So let's discuss about the fabrication of a U-clasp. U-clasp is also known as Jackson clasp or full clasp. It engages the mesiobuccal and the distobuccal undercuts. So for making an on-plane submission of U-clasp, if you can appreciate the outline, there's a uniform curve at the lower end of the wire bending and then two straight sections ending in tag arms. So for that, we need a universal plier, we need a wire cutter, a glass pencil marker or a permanent marker, and to check the plane, we need a glass slab. So again, U-clasp, it's made with a 19 gauge wire. So we need a section of say 8 to 10 centimeter 19 gauge wire. So we start the wire bending from the central part, from this part. So first we make a uniform U, or we give a uniform curve to the wire. So for that, we'll use a universal plier, the round end of the universal plier. You need to make a uniform U, or you need to give a uniform curve at the lower end of the wire. Once the curve is given, you need to mark at the intersection of the curve and the straight section of the wire on both the sides. So we have given a U curve at the lower end of the wire, and then we have marked 2 points, the demarcations of the intersection of the U and the straight sections of the wire. So after this is done, we will straighten the part that is beyond these points. So we have straightened both the sections. After the sections are straightened, we will again check for the match with the outline that has been provided. So it looks nearly matching. Okay, so now you can appreciate that the wire bending that we have done is matching the outline that has been provided. So again, we'll mark 2 points at the end of the wire bending, and we'll mark 2 points 4 mm beyond these ends. So we'll cut our wires at these ends. Use a wire cutter. So once the wires are cut at their appropriate lengths, we start making the tag arms. So for that, again, we are using universal plier, round beak. Against the round beak, we'll make a uniform U. Then against the square beak, we'll get a small indent. And then we'll just press and close it down. Okay, we will repeat the same procedure on the other side. So first with the round beak, make a U loop, then against the square beak of your universal plier, give it a small indent, and then press both the sections of the U. Okay, so I'll check for the outline of the wire bending. Okay, so the outline is almost matching the wire bending. The second thing that needs to be checked is the plane of the wire bending. The plane of the wire bending needs to be adjusted for this particular wire bending. Okay, you can appreciate a gap between the wire and the glass slab. Okay. Okay, so we adjusted the plane of the wire. You can see all the sections of the wire are touching the glass slab uniformly. Okay, this was about fabrication of U-clasp.